In a quiet corner of Greenwich Village lived two young artists, Sue and Johnsy. They were dreamers, sketching their way through life, sharing laughter and fragile hopes in their tiny apartment. But one bitter winter, fate turned cruel. Johnsy fell gravely ill with pneumonia. The doctors shook their heads, and as her body weakened, so did her will to fight. Confined to her bed, Johnsy's gaze often wandered to the window. Outside, clinging to the old brick wall, was an ivy vine. Each day, its leaves fell in the cold wind, drifting one by one to the ground. She began to count them, whispering with each fall. Then came the thought that gripped her heart. When the last leaf falls, I too will leave this world. Sue, her closest friend, tried everything to keep her hope alive. She told jokes, brought her favorite food, painted pictures of the future they dreamed of. But no laughter, no comfort, no promise could reach her. With every leaf that dropped, Johnsy's hope withered. In the same building lived old Behrman, a painter who had spent his life dreaming of creating a masterpiece, but never had. Gruff and poor, often harsh in speech, he seemed unlikely to care. Yet when Sue told him of Johnsy's despair, something noble stirred in his heart. He could not stand by and watch a young life slip away to hopelessness. That night, as a storm raged and the wind howled, Behrman stepped into the freezing dark with his brushes and paints. His hands trembled, the rain drenched him, yet he worked with quiet determination. On the wall beside the ivy vine, he painted a single leaf, so real, so alive, that it could defy even the storm. Morning broke. Johnsy opened her eyes, expecting emptiness, but there it was. One leaf still clinging to the vine. Against the storm, against the cold, it had endured. Day after day it remained. Slowly, strength returned to her voice. "If that leaf can hold on, so can I," she whispered. Her will to live rekindled, and she began to recover. The truth came only later. That final leaf was not nature's miracle, but Behrman's. In painting it, he had caught pneumonia himself. Within days, he was gone. His masterpiece was not on canvas, but on the wall of life itself. Life lesson. Humanity does not always roar. It often whispers in quiet, unseen acts of love. True greatness lies not in wealth or fame, but in sacrifice and compassion. Behrman's final gift reminds us, even a single act of kindness can become the masterpiece that gives another person the strength to live.